What was it that I heard? Where did I hear it from? Who whispered it? And it wasn't the idea. It was the knowing that I only needed to become. And that life was not about being, but becoming. And that the journey truly is the destination.
When I had the idea, May the 11th, 2013, now of course I remember the day, because it was just so big. Not only did I have the idea, this knowing that if we turned plastic into money, that could be a part of change. Because the poor will never throw away money. What if we could turn it into cash?
It's this daily, beautiful journey that is who we are, this way we live, this presence in ourself, this energy that we live in and through, and our connection to the energy. And that it as well as it becomes more relevant in my life, that truly is authentic leadership. The vulnerability inside of it, the heart inside of it, the truth inside of the being is what is inspiring to others. Yeah, many who maybe are not awake have attachment to someone who has a Ferrari or something else like that. But we can forgive them because they're ignorant.
Just about 1,500 meters above Port-au-Prince, and I'm going to show you how that center is helping keep all of the material from flowing down, because that's where it really starts.
It's only an idea when it's shared with someone else, and when you stand forward into a possibility, and you use your word and invention and create a new realm of reality, and you invite people into that place. And in their word and their expression, then it becomes real. It's real when it becomes real for someone else. And when I was able to express it and communicate it, I was able to receive as well the feedback of the reality that needed to be created. Because at that very moment, as I began to express it from what I had already known, from the past. And I needed to create a future. And that journey took me to a place of this awakening of self as well, to know that I am not my past, but what I stand forward for. Non-judgment, non-attachment, non-resistance. Enlightenment is the journey that I've received from it, the gift that I've received through the communication and the being is the place of being free and to be able to invite people into that freedom. And that's part of the work that we do on the ground as well, is to take people away from those things that keep them from being out here, that keep them in fear. And of course, you can't serve someone else when you're afraid and you have nothing. Of course, violence and scarcity prevails in those communities. How can we bring others into the service of all living things? Well, we have to take the pain away from them. I see a smile inside of them. I see a different hope inside of them. I see a future that emerges inside of them when they express that they can see the future for their children. That's a whole different way of being, right? I can see the fear leave them.
Humanity's trying to produce over 300 million ton of plastic this year. It's well above that, actually, and it's actually increasing exponentially. As the base continues to emerge and more consumers are coming into society, that rate of plastic production is almost exponential. Nobody really knows for sure how much is entering the ocean, but it's estimated somewhere between 8 and 12 billion flowing into the ocean.
The world needs it, not just in business, but in humanity, especially in government, local or regional or national, certainly in business, certainly in congregations, certainly within club, everywhere else, to be human, to see and accept and love people. And I'm not sure what the exact words are, and I am sure that it is as well biblical or in some script that the gift is to not see others as others. We can see it in drug addicts who think of the next hour or next few hours, or the abject poor who have no food. And we can see it in workers who are maybe are beginning or emerging, they look at their paycheck 2 weeks. We look perhaps at other management that looks at the end of the year, or we look at the Warren Buffetts and the Bill Gateses who look at decades in the future, and there is an association between wealth and time perspective. And those who can see into the future are much more likely to achieve wealth and abundance. And he was able to go from seeing today to seeing 15 years. And so I knew that in him we ended poverty. We absolutely ended poverty in the family. It's enough. It's enough. That was enough. That was enough.